Hi everybody, my name's Leah Grant. Welcome to Pure Movement Studio. Today's teaching tip is how to improve seated spine stretch forward by using a pinky ball to address tightness and tension in our calves. Let's get started. I'll give you guys a couple options. I'm going to turn and I'm going to sit facing towards the far side of the mat. You're welcome to do this in a seated position or laying all the way down onto your back. You can kind of decide what feels best for you. I'm going to bring the pinky ball underneath my right calf. And it's like just a day at the beach. I'm just going to relax a minute. This is it. So you can stay upright like this, or you could lay your body all the way down, right? And so let's just start with a gentle sweeping right to left of the leg. Right to left of the leg. Right? If you're up, you may discover a little push in the hands helps shift some more weight forward into the pinky ball. So my leg is through parallel and I'm just swiping it over the ball as I'm moving towards the outside of my calf and the inside of my calf. I am going to go towards an area of tenderness, which is towards the inside of my calf. I'm going to hold there and then I'm going to start to circle my ankle joint. Good. And then I'm just going to kind of let the body soften for a minute. Gentle bend of the knee. Go ahead and walk yourself back down. Or the ball's going to go down a little bit. And then you again, there's a spot. You're going to swipe right to left. And I am right there on the outside of my calf. And I start to feel a little tenderness. So I'm going to go up to the tenderness. Good. And a little circle of the foot. Yeah, another great option if you just don't want the hands behind you, maybe pulling yourself by hooking your arms around that bent knee. That might be a nice way to kind of help get off your wrists as well. So kind of actually super passive here. You don't have to make it, brutal or uncomfortable or anything like that. Just a little tenderness to go next to it with kindness and compassion and gently kind of start to knead that tightness out. Taking a nice focused breath here. I think I've got one more spot along the calf I'm going to try to hit. So I'm going to go down just a little bit farther. And again, I'm going to start to swipe right to left. So obviously that calf tapers, right? And so it's definitely a smaller area now. I'm going to kind of externally rotate and go kind of next to that ka-kunk that I feel on the outside of my calf. And then I'm going to go back to that ankle circling. Oh. Just like a thump each time I'm trying to go next to it. I'm going to bend and extend my knee a little bit, so I've got a little bit of that up and down pushing now. You can just be really intuitive, right? What feels tight? What do you want to kind of move towards? We always avoid numbing, tingling, any sensations like that. There may be discomfort, but we don't want pain, numbing, or tingling. Let the leg feel like dead weight for a minute. Just take a nice, easy inhale. Coming off of that, we're going to go ahead and switch. So I'd like you to set the pinky ball to one side and stretch both legs straight. So let's just look real quick at a little bit of the, hopefully, more fluid sensation or a little bit more articulation maybe through the backs of the legs. I'm going to just kind of slowly start to inch my body a little more forward towards my toes. A small cue for you today in a spine stretch forward, though, is to not overextend the shoulders. So put the scapula on the rib wall behind you and think of folding from the hips forward. Oof. Every time you go forward an inch, can I get you to pull to the back side of your sits bones just a tiny bit? Yeah, not from the shoulder girdle, but from the wheel of the pelvis. So as you go forward, it's a weight shift forward, but you're actually pulling the rib wall, abdominals, wheel of the pelvis back in space. And I hope that starts to create a spreading or widening or a releasing sensation through the sacrum and your low back. So every time the weight of my body shifts forward, I'm actually trying to pull the weight of my pelvis to the back side of my sits bones. It's not a push of the scapula, right? It's a flexion through the lumbar spine. Slowly start to pick it all the way up, rolling those shoulders back and down. Thank you so much. I hope that you enjoyed today's lessons. As always, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, leave them in the comments below. And if you aren't already subscribed, be sure to check us out.